right, Joe Crush on loser side versus NinjaKilla. His so far right now, honestly, a little bit of a
All right, let's get into this. So, I never thought I would be recording this like anytime soon, me recording Tekken in general, but we have NinjaKilla in grand finals. Like, that is very interesting.
Throw us to a table like Dudley's for real.
Yeah, no, and if NinjaKilla get caught crouching, Joe Crush gonna throw him into the ground.
Micro ducks though.
Yes, that's what's sick, bro. It's been extremely impressive coming from Ninja.
So, we're going to get right into this because I have a lot to say about this. That's crazy. It's really crazy, Tekken players, how y'all got an NRS player in your grand finals in your game. That's insane to me. I thought NRS players were so bad that they could never live up to playing Tekken. That's just insane. But we're going to go ahead and go over this. And either way, you know, whether Ninja wins or loses, he sent this player to the tournament. I mean, he sent this player to losers. So
I'm glad we talked that out, brother.
let me go ahead and fix the audio because I'm emergency recording this because had a friend tell me who still plays Tekken that NinjaKilla's in the grand finals. I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
Talking about Joe Crush and NinjaKilla
The
right
problem
now.
is I can't talk crap about both games because I like.
But all right, even the commentator, and why I say stuff like this, even one of the commentators was talking about NRS players. Like, the commentator before this, I wish I hit record like 5 seconds, was like calling NRS players scrubs and everything.
What's going on? Whose controller was
Oh,
that?
whose controller was that?
That's Ninja's. That's an MK thing. His controller got disconnected. He's used to it.
See?
That is kind of a Mortal Kombat.
It is a Mortal Kombat thing, man.
It's happened. It's happened before.
Yeah, thanks, Lucas. Lucas let us know what happened, too. He kept us
Whose
informed.
controller was that?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Joe took the round.
NinjaKilla's controller is the one that disconnected.
He doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. If he wants to come back and win, you can't. That's kind of how stuff throws you off.
Come on, Ninja. Come on, Ninja. Why are people still like having this problem?
Of a match, bro.
Yes, they can.
They'll wreck it. It's happened to me. You know what? When I see Chop play, if you ever watch Chop play,
Like every tournament, there's always a controller issue. Like, I don't know what it was, but what I mean by that is there's always some type of controller issue no matter what in tournaments. Like, I wish these fighting games would implement some type of coding or system to where we won't have these controller issues no more. Because I'm tired of like the nuance of having controllers mess up things. But this actually gives me time to talk about what I'm talking about. And I was literally just talking to my friend about this regarding Tekken. So,
Back to the same stage, folks. Don't worry. We're keeping things straight here.
what are they doing? Are they running it back?
Thank you, Lucas. He's the best.
Y'all don't tell him. You don't tell him I'm back here. Don't tell him.
Don't tell him you. Don't tell him.
Oh, they're putting it right back where it was. Okay, respect. But the point I'm trying to make is, I don't know why, but Tekken players, like in general, now, obviously, I know not every Tekken player does this. You got to make it clear when you say these things, because the exception is not the rule. Most Tekken players look at MK players, and I'll never understand this, because being somebody who has literally learned how to play all of the new fighting game era games and hit the highest rank in every one, being somebody that has done that, I could easily say that Tekken is not, at least Tekken 8, is not as advanced as people act like Tekken was. Like, Tekken 8 was my first Tekken, and the game was not hard, not advanced to me at all. Now I understand that, you know, what's the way I want to put it? I understand that in fighting games, I know I'm better than most players, and, you know, I'm saying that, oh, big whoop, I know people don't like to say when you're good at something, but either way, I know I'm better than most players in fighting games, but I thought when I played Tekken, I would be getting another Street Fighter. That's what I thought. Because Street Fighter is as advanced as people like say it is at the highest level. Tekken, at least at the time like I played it, like it was cool. Ain't no hate towards Tekken at all. I think the game was incredibly fun. I just don't like the mentality of Tekken players, because they look at NRS, like NRS players are just like these scrubby people. Literally the commentator before this started was making fun of like MK. It's like I don't get what gives Tekken players the right to make fun of Mortal Kombat players. Like I will never understand it because at the end of the day, you know, I feel like all fighting games should respect each other to a certain level, but I feel like Tekken players in general think that they have earned the prestige of Street Fighter players. Like, no, y'all haven't. Like, yeah, okay, Tekken's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of moves and everything. The game's a little intricate, I guess. Like, I feel like people think because there's so many moves that the game is so intricate, you're only going to see like 10 of those moves used in an actual match. So, again, this is not a Tekken hate video because I know how people get. It's about just Tekken players. I feel like they're very snobby and stuck up when at the end of the day, it's like they don't have the right to be, in my opinion. I really don't think so. I don't think, you know, they look at their game as like they're another Street Fighter in terms of the prestige you get for playing it. And let's not even speak on the money because, again, they were talking down on Mortal Kombat in Tekken 7 when they were having a whole pro tour that was only giving out $5,000. So that's just the point I want to make. And you see here, you know, and I'm bringing this up because there's so many Tekken players that are mad at NinjaKilla because he's doing good and they're trying to discredit the game because he's doing good in it. And like I said, I don't think y'all understand that, you know, the top 2 NRS players like Sonic and Ninja are actually very good at fighting games in general. Like I said, I was having a talk with my friend before this, but the other friend I was having a talk before this, I made up a very, not made up, but I said a very good point in that video. Not that video, when I was talking to him. I was like, you know what, thinking about it, if they did a tournament and they took the 2 best players from every fighting game, every modern new fighting game that's came out like recently, like Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and Tekken 8. And they put the 2 best players from each game all against like each other. So NinjaKilla, Sonic versus like Arslan and then whoever, and then like Punk and whoever. Do y'all not realize that Sonic and Ninja are washing that if they do like a round robin game for every fighting game? Like Ninja and Sonic are washing easily. Like people really need to stop disrespecting the top, the very top NRS players because again, you're gonna get a situation like this where you see NinjaKilla in grand finals. But that's just what I wanted to point out because I don't get why the Tekken players are so offended. Like I'm not saying this because I'm salty or anything. It's just if you go look at the comments, even when he won TNS like a couple weeks ago, Tekken players mad. Like calm down, Tekken players. Like it's not that deep. Y'all act like y'all are Street Fighter players. Y'all are not Street Fighter players. The only community that has the right to look down on anybody in terms of fighting games is Street Fighter. Street Fighter is out here making multi-millionaires. There's like 10, 20 Arslan Ashes and 10, 20 Sonic Foxes in Street Fighter. Like, so let's calm down, Tekken players, because I don't know why y'all are so angry at the world when that an NRS player is doing good in your games. Because I promise, y'all not coming to MK and shutting Sonic and Ninja down. But they can come to y'all game and compete. What does that say? It's not rocket science. So, and again, I know some people are going to say, well, Sonic didn't do that good in Tekken. Okay, but in Street Fighter, Sonic was taking out, like he was winning sets left and right against high-level players at the beginning. But then he stopped. Like he was beating Mena, but Mena did get his get back. He was just doing well overall. So he literally beat the best Street Fighter player at one of the times, Mena. Like Mena was one of the best Street Fighter players in Street Fighter 6 for a while. And Sonic beat him at the beginning of the game. So, but Mena is not coming to NRS and beating Sonic. And the excuse people like to make is, oh, well, people don't care about MK then. They don't want to do that. Okay. All right. Then it is what it is. Whatever reason you think that, that's fine because people usually say money. Oh, no, NRS. The Street Fighter players can say that, but the Tekken players, y'all had a pro tour again in Tekken 7 that was $5,000 bucks. So if NRS is so free, their pro tour was $250,000. If NRS is so free, come enter and get that free money then. If it's so easy. But I just wanted to make this video like, because again, I'm so tired of the ego of some Tekken players. It's not all of them, but literally at the beginning of this video, commentator talking down on NRS. Like just shut up, because you, whoever the commentator was, you're not coming to NRS games and doing good. NRS is so free, it should be nothing. Enter that pro tour, take that $250,000, but you're not. You're not going to do that. So, again, they just need to shut up. I really think it's just they be doing the most when it comes to disrespecting NRS. Yes, NRS makes some stupid decisions. If you're on my channel, you know that very well. They make stupid decisions like letting Homelander rock at Evo and letting Glitch Cyrex rock at Final Combat. But I don't feel like Tekken players have the prestige like Street Fighter players do to just belittle NRS all the time. Like they literally do all the time. And enough's enough, because NRS people don't be saying nothing about Tekken players. They don't be saying a dang thing. The Tekken players always got something to say. Like I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all game's not that hard. I'm sorry. Like literally, Tekken 8 was my first Tekken. Highest rank, no problem. Like first Tekken. It's not a hard game. I don't know why people act like it's the most intricate thing ever. But that's no hate to the game. I think the game is incredibly fun. I think that game is actually good. But becoming like tip top at Street Fighter and becoming tip top at Tekken and MK are not the same. Again, in MK, there's like 20 Sonic Fox. Well, not in MK. In Street Fighter and Tekken, there's like 20 Sonic Foxes in those games. Not Tekken. I said it wrong twice. In Street Fighter, there are literally like 20 Sonic Foxes and 20 Arslan Ashes. That's what I meant.
NinjaKilla is out here, bro. If he wins this, that's it. He wins.
Yep.
He's done.
Where that commentator at now? He ain't saying nothing.
You're gonna let it happen. I see you over there taking sips. You need to be scratching.
Come on, commentator. What? An NRS player is about to win. Come on, commentator.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Why do you want like? I thought we play fighting games to keep our emotions in check.
Yo, man, we play fighting games to keep our emotions in check, but we gotta remember we gotta have fun with it, bro.
True. I be forgetting about the fun, King. I be forgetting to have fun sometimes.
Nah, keep that same energy. I'm listening to that commentator right now.
What's up, Splash NYC? We bringing it back.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not gonna lie. This is personal perspective. The FGC hip hop 1-to-1 parallel, bro.
They belong. Oh, another shout out.
Nice, sweet.
What's up with him?
Oh my gosh, shout out.
That boy's so dope right there with the lyrics.
Now it's time to guess.
Check out Uncanny M.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, Tekken is just another modern fighting game.
Okay. Nice.
Big gun coming out. Beat it up. NinjaKilla just letting heat waste away. Using it though. Don't use it. You abusing it.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wall to help him out. Best wingman in the
And
game.
the thing about like NinjaKilla too, he just does it with the characters he likes. Like imagine if he was playing for sure top tier in Tekken. Like in MK he switched to playing them for sure top tier for the most part, but in Tekken he playing raw. And I do not hear people talking about this character that much. There we go. That heat out, time to guess. Good tech.
And we're looking at
tech
a
again.
specialist right here. Nice duck. Nice duck. Joe Crush trying to get the momentum back though. At
There
the
we
ball.
go.
Nice.
Got the corner.
Okay, he's
Knockdown.
What you doing, Joe Crush? What you doing?
All right, guess.
Okay, pressure right here.
I
Let's
got
go.
a question for you. I want to know after this.
Okay, let's get it. I'm ready for questions. Why didn't that back three hit on the ground?
I think you rolled out of it. You rolled on it.
I was supposed to hit. He was head down. He was head down, head forward.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that was supposed to hit. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just like that.
Okay, is Ninja gonna clutch it? Is he gonna clutch it?
he's rolling
Good
back that
block.
Yeah.
NinjaKilla
Let me
is
check
scrapping.
some.
So, NinjaKilla wins this.
All right, last one, and he takes the tournament. Oh, them Tekken players are gonna be so mad.
It's hard to say
Get
what
over
law
it.
is.
Like,
It's hard to say what, because every law has its own personality. You got a Just Frame James, you got a Tay, you got, every law, he's that character that can be
again,
played
people can
like
say a lot what they
so
want
many
about a
different
lot of the
ways.
NRS players in general, but like Sonic and Ninja are a different breed. Like they actually are willing to play the other fighting games too. Sonic won't stick to them. but he's at least willing to give him a chance at the beginning.
I like that.
The
I
alignment.
like that.
But Ninja, as you can see, he out here doing his thing almost a year into Tekken's
He
life
got the
cycle, so it's
Liu
not a
Kang
fluke.
law and the Fei
And
Long.
Very true.
NinjaKilla actually played some Tekken before too, not like competitively, but he played. So I don't get why people are so mad at him. That's why this video is being made. It's because if you go to TNS right now, look at the comments of when he won TNS a couple weeks ago or like a week or two ago. The comments were furious at NRS players. Like,
we gotta see what they're thinking. What's up, Level Up?
even he was talking about
That
it.
boy Rip. What's up, Rip?
But NinjaKilla's used to this type of adversity, just like when he was beating Sonic after MK was, you know, already seasoned and people were mad at him. Now he's doing it all over again, proving people wrong. And that's looking like it's gonna be it. And there you go. There you go. Let me see what that commentator gonna say.
Did you call it? Did you call it?
Let me see.
Star GG didn't know, but I knew. Okay.
Yeah, Joe Crush winning.
Star GG had Joe Crush winning. That's where that note came from. When NinjaKilla, when I saw his name in there, I'm like, yo, NinjaKilla
Y'all
really
give it
might
up for
take this,
NinjaKilla,
all right?
man. That was excellent.
And
Give it up
he
for
did.
Joe Crush too, man.
Huge shout out to both players, man. Both absolutely amazing. But shout out to Ninja, bro.
Shout out to
Showing
Ninja.
out.
Shout out to Joe Crush.
He
Shout
said
out to JJ
TNS
Breeze.
wasn't enough. I got to hold it down in ATL.
I'm really trying to listen for that commentator now.
We gotta start putting him in that conversation,
You
man.
do, man.
Oh yeah,
have to start-
yeah, switch up.
have to start putting him
Yeah,
in
I
that
thought they were
conversation.
scrubs. Yeah, now I start putting them in that conversation. But either way, I just wanted to make a video talking about that, and you know, go over my take, what I think of it. Either way, if you love fighting games right now, this is the perfect era to get into them. Like every fighting game is doing their thing right now, and I just think there needs to stop being clicks because the fighting game community is already
beyond nice.
the fighting game community is already like small. So the fact that people try to make these little cliques in them with each game and then try to have this superiority thing of each game, it's just lame to me. But I get why Street Fighter players do it. I get it. I can make a whole video talk about that. I get why they do it, but I don't think Tekken or Guilty Gear, like those other games, really have the right to do that. That's just my opinion. Like, but at the end of the day, I hope y'all enjoyed, you know, my take on it. And let me go ahead and be signing off here. I hope y'all enjoyed again. And Nickopz out.